So we're in King's Row here. It's a little different on the map, but we can make it work. So there's a couple different types of bombs, right? So I just threw my mouse. I don't know if I've ever seen Let's Play Diva. It's not a good site. It really isn't. Okay. So one of the better ways of using bomb is just like the traditional bomb, right? So let's say, like, you know, everybody's fighting here and like everyone's out in the open, right? And you just want to try to see if you can get a bomb.
Nerf this.
You wait till about half. It's 50% bomb. It'll land right before the ground, and you'll be able to try to get some kills. There's a 75% bomb, which is a little bit higher in the air. Okay, I didn't have it yet. That sucks.
Nerf this. All systems checked out.
I fucked it up the second time.
Game on.
Let me regen my boosters and shit. I did it right the first time, but I panicked. Okay.
Nerf this.
75% bomb. It's a little higher in the air. That one's really good, especially if like you're trying to get over a shield, or you're trying to kill a pharmacy, or if like there's targets behind here and you don't want to see them see it coming. You can kind of use the statue here a little bit, like as like something to use as a resource to kind of block it as it's coming in. There's a couple good ways of using it though, like that are really kind of sneaky. I know Space is really good at this, but like for example on Hollywood, there's a bomb spot where you can use it from the gate and shoot it so it'll land directly. You know what? I'll just show you. Show lobby. Okay. So if you stand about here, you can. I think it's this pillar. Or it's this one. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's this one. You can land your bomb so that it will fly and get caught on this pillar for a split second, and that once it gets caught, then it will uncatch itself and it will land in the perfect spot so it can kill up and below. What you're trying to do though is you're trying to delay it with using some type of natural cover. I haven't practiced any bombs here, but I have a couple good ones for Busan. Let me see. See if I can find any good ones. No, we'll just keep practicing this one really quick.
Nerf this. All systems checked out. Now
pretty much what we're trying to do though with this bomb is you want to be having it land or at least bounce off of some type of natural cover. This slows the bomb down just enough to have it land where you want it to.
Nerf this.
A little low. Could be higher. Better time too.
Mecha activated.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get there in time to see it.
I'm back in the
where
fight.
It's supposed to be, because if I remember correctly, it's supposed to be back here somewhere. You landed on the stairs, right? It lands like right next to the stairs. It would land about here, but it would land like in the air so that it would actually blow up at about this height, right about here. So it would kill the top and the bottom. Everybody in here dies. Nobody survives. It's crazy. Things with trick shots bombs is they're risky and you really have time for them in a team fight. That's not true. You can rehearse these so it's 1,000 times. You want to see one? We'll go to one I actually know how to do. So pretty much what we ended up doing is making it so we could shoot our bomb.
Nerf this.
I can't get there to see it in time. So pretty much what we're doing with the bomb is having it so it bounces into this wall, right? Let's see what the exact spot is.
Nerf this.
That's too fast.
Mecha activated.
And then when it goes to explode, it pops out the top at the top of this ledge here, and will explode everybody who's at the choke.
Nerf this. All
Too low.
systems checked out.
I never practiced this one.
Now I'll show them.
The one downtown I'm good at. This is the one time I went AFK during practice because I'm not a Diva player, so I was just helping.
Mecha activated.
But timing could be a little bit better, but you get the idea. At least that. Let's see if I can restart on a different. Okay. Big brain chat. 5 heads. Okay. So I have to work on it a little bit just to make sure I get it right. There's a bomb here that we came up with to be able to stall the point or being able to clear it off and have people on the point not know it's coming. So if there's a team fight on the point, right, and like there's only a couple people left and only a couple people left on your side, a good way to secure it would be a big bomb, right?
Nerf this. Mecha activated. activated.
By the time it comes down, it's at a point where nobody really sees it coming. Especially if people are fighting on this side of the point. Let's say this is our side we're attacking, and they're on their side defending, and they're kind of starting to push us back.
Nerf this. All systems
By the time
checked
it's
out.
like blowing up, it's landing. It's not a whole lot of time
Now
to react
show
to it,
them.
especially if you're pushed up over here, over there. When you hear a bomb, you're trying to see where it is. The whole point of this right here is to block your LOS so nobody sees it coming for at least a little bit.
Nerf this.
That's the other one. I didn't mean to show that one, honestly, yet. So we have it so it's landing on top of here.
Suiting up.
The whole point of that is it would cut down, so it would cut and kill anyone that's below here, as well as across, but it wouldn't get this corner. So if people were fighting in the far corner, you would do the first bomb I was showing you, and the second one is where you aim at this white line.
Nerf this.
No, the first one's where you aim at the white line. The second one's where you go lower. I'm an idiot. I believe it was just below it, depending on where your crosshair
Nerf
was.
this.
There it is.
Suiting up.
That's the bomb. That one will clear anybody that's from here
Game
down,
on.
from where it blows up. And if you're fighting on point there, you don't even see it coming. So if you're on the triangle, with my crosshair length specifically, which I think is like 7 length, so it just works with my crosshair. I mean, you're gonna have to adjust it to whatever your own is, so 7. The top of my crosshair is touching the white while I'm in this triangle.
Nerf this.
Bang.
All systems checked out.
And that will clear anybody that's along this path.
I'll show them.
That's not a trick shot bomb. That is practice, and then you will nail it every time if you know how to. We only practiced this one night for a couple hours to get it down, and then we had our Diva player actually learn how to do it, but this is just a bomb I found. There's different types of bombs that you can find just like this. So if you're trying to bomb over here, I mean, this isn't going to totally work because we've tried this already, but let's say if I wanted to go over here, the idea of finding a new trick shot bomb, or not even a trick shot bomb, a new bomb style to try to see if it would work, our idea would be, okay, let's see if we can delay it onto this roof and have it land right here in the air, right when it goes to explode, so they don't see it coming.
Nerf this.
Of course, it didn't work though because there was this ledge, and if you go any higher, then it just slips right off right away. But the whole point is, the whole point behind it is the critical thinking of, hey, you know, I found this piece of natural cover or this piece of the world that looks like it might be usable. Whether it's flat, kind of rounded, it has like an angle to it. So the idea with this part was that it's kind of an upwards angle, and it still goes towards the point.
Nerf this. All systems
Bang.
checked out.
And you will land on this spot every time.
Now show them.
Then with the aiming at the white crosshair part, we were talking about, okay, well, what if they're in the back left corner over there? Good question, because if they're in the back left corner, that's a good place where supports typically play, and let's say it's a support battle that's on point, and maybe like with an off tank or whatever it may be, you need to have now adjust your strategy to how to kill them.
Nerf this.
That will clear them out every
Suiting
time.
up.
The same thing works on the reverse
I'm back
side.
in the fight.
Since the map is symmetrical, you can do it from over here as well.
Taking off. Nerf this. Mecha
Clears up the
activated.
top. Or the top part of the point, I mean, over here. And then, once it comes online,
Nerf this.
bang, back right at point.
Suiting up.
This is stuff that pro players or coaches or whoever it may be has put thousands of hours into each map, walking through and seeing what they can do. Going through, like, what are the sneaky spots? Like, is there anywhere that this could be useful, that could be useful? What are good spots to grab? Like, we went through good grab combo spots. I'm not going to show you all of them because this is kind of our strats, but this is just kind of something that, you know, we came up with on the fly. But yeah, it's just stuff like that does work. It is very possible to do, and it's why going through custom games and practicing your own heroes and seeing what are the best opportunities by map, by playstyle, by whatever they may be, is a good thing to do.
Archer,
Billy, thanks for the host, buddy. Much love. Haven't seen you in forever.
Motley group we have assembled here.
Also, it wouldn't be my channel if the alerts weren't broken, so much love. Anyways, though, you get what I'm saying. It is possible. Just look for them. I can probably even break this up into 2. But practice bombs on different maps. Practice where like a it might be a good area of where to launch them, might be the spot you want to like stand. A good way to mark this is like, you know, seeing where you to spray at the beginning and then launching it.
Nerf this.
So that when you see if it worked or didn't work, you can go back to where you were. Be like, oh hey, this worked here. Let me try it again. Or even having a partner with you is probably the best. If you can get a partner with you and have them spray and track where you're going, that would be the most ideal. But using the spray is a good way to see where you're standing and being able to mark, hey, you know, this was a spot that worked, or hey, this was a spot that didn't work. So yeah. Bottom line, practice your bombs.